For many times on this channel, I told you English is one of the best investments you can make in yourself. I was making quite a bit of research to get prepared for this video, and I have seen I am not the only one who thinks this way. In today's video, we're gonna see why English is so important and why it's so crucial for us to learn this language. What benefits we can acquire by learning English. But before I start the video, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Mert Maral. I am not a native English speaker. At the beginning of 2023, I have intensely started learning English, and through this YouTube channel, I help people about becoming fluent in English and using English to improve their lives. I want to spread my message because the system made us believe we can learn English through useless methods such as taking English classes in the traditional education system, going to traditional language courses, studying grammar books, spending lots of money, but every single time we failed because we have been cheated. We have lost time, money, opportunities, and we are done with that. So the first thing I'm going to say will be about relationships. I told you I was making research to get prepared for this video, and for this purpose I was watching a guy on YouTube. He told that on that video he met with his wife by speaking another language. He was a native English speaker, and at one point in his life he started learning Chinese. After several years, he went to China to make some language practice, to dive into the culture, and probably to have an adventure, I assume. In China, he met with a girl, and they established a relationship together by him talking to her in Chinese, and they ended up by getting married. Somehow, this story highly resonated with me because I didn't meet with my wife because I'm not married or so, but I've had an amazing relationship with an amazing foreign girl by speaking to her in English. I'm saying a foreign girl because I am Turkish, she was not Turkish, and if I was stuck with my own language, with Turkish, I would never have had the opportunity of having and building that amazing relationship with her, and it could have been a loss for me because I just feel like this relationship has literally changed the course of my life. And this is important because it's a proof that the power of English is far beyond our imagination. And of course, the power of English exceeds intimate relationships within relationships in general, because I have had several friends living in different countries. I've got friends in Netherlands, in France, in Switzerland, in Germany, in Russia, and in several other countries. And it's an amazing thing because I remember a couple of years ago I was having a phone call with my dad. I think it was in the first grade of university. And within that phone call, I exactly told to my dad, like, I'm done with being surrounded by limiting people and limiting beliefs. I want to expand my limits, I want to leave my comfort zone, and I don't want to see myself surrounded by superficial people and superficial beliefs. I want to see myself as a world citizen. And English has been the best tool for me to achieve this goal. Today, I easily consider myself as a world citizen. For example, when you're watching this video, I'm going to be in Italy, and I'm going to make friends, and I'm going to travel some other places by using the power of English. And this is why I can say I'm a world citizen. So to sum up, my friend, I'm saying the power of English exceeds our imagination in the first place, and you never know what kind of relationships you can establish by using this language, by using the language of other world citizens. And also there are some other things I want to tell you about your career. On this YouTube channel, I record my videos specifically for visionary English learners, the people who want more from life, the people who are eager to develop themselves and have a better future. And if you are watching this video, probably you are one of them. Not only you are watching my videos, but also because you try to learn English because you know this language is going to somehow serve you in the future, which reflects that you are eager, you are open to learn more skills, you are open to learn more knowledge and information, which is going to make you, which is going to give you even a better future. And if you're someone who's like this, you know your career, your job, your business takes a big proportion in your future success and happiness in general. And at this point, English can help you again more than you imagine. If you're working in a corporate environment, in a company which is integrating, which is dealing with international clients or other companies, you already know the importance of English. But even if you have a job from the outside, which seems like you don't have to learn English to get advanced in your career, I'm going to change your mind. And I'm going to doing that by giving you an example from my own life, because even though you have some sort of a job, English can still serve you to get ahead of other people. If you work in a corporate environment, if you work in a company which is dealing with international clients or other companies, you already know the importance, the key role of English in your job. But even if you have a job which is from the outside seems like doesn't require you to learn English to get advanced in your career, still, English can serve you to get ahead of other people and get advanced in your career, and I'm gonna demonstrate you this point by giving an example from my own life. I'm a doctor living in Türkiye. I took all my medical lessons in the medical school in Turkish language. When I am interacting with patients or other colleagues, I use Turkish because this is our native local language. If I have to learn something new, I can make a quick research on Google by typing some things down in Turkish, and I can find some decent results. Or if I want to learn a thing from a textbook, I can read a textbook and I can learn them in Turkish because we have translated textbooks. So this means from outside it seems like I don't have to learn and speak English to advance in my career. But this is not the whole story. Because if I want to become a better doctor, a top doctor, I have to learn and speak English. I told you I can make a quick research on the internet by typing down some Turkish things, but do you think those results are optimal? No, they are not. If I want to find the best and relevant information, I should search those things in English. I told you I can read some textbooks in Turkish, but do you think those textbooks are up to date? No, they're not. They're coming from past. If I want to expand my knowledge by reading medical journals, medical articles, new datas, do you think can I find those information in Turkish? No, it's not possible. 99% of them are only in English. And if I want to become the best doctor, I should attend to international seminars, conferences, webinars. And do you think which language is the main language of those seminars and conferences? Of course, English. I have to deal and interact with my other colleagues living in different countries. And the only language I can use for these kind of communications is English. So my point is, from the outside, it seems like I don't have to learn English to become a better doctor, but it's not true. If I really want to become better or best, I have to know English and speak English at least at a conversational level. And this is how I can skyrocket my progress. This brings me to another topic, which is best information are all the time in English, regardless of what you are trying to learn. And I'm serious, it doesn't matter what you try to learn. It can be medicine, it can be, I don't know, some sort of a science, it can be engineering, arts, social sciences, social cultures, it can be learning how to take better photographs, how to lose weight. It doesn't matter. Best information all the time are going to be in English. And I'm not necessarily saying 55% of all the websites on internet are in English. Or I'm not saying all the international seminars and webinars and conferences are held in English. These things are true, but I'm saying if you want to find the purest information, the best, the most relevant information, if you want to gain expertise at something, you have to consume those information in English, because you can't find those invaluable information in your native language. And if you're someone who is considering himself or herself just like me as a lifelong learner, learning English becomes a must for you instead of staying as an option. Because if you're a lifelong learner, in the long run, all the time you want to consume new information, most relevant information, true information, and you want to have access to more information which you can't find in your native language. Other than that, English gives you the access to the world of entertainment. Please think for a second about all the movies you watch, all the series you watch, all the musics you listen to, all the books you read, and I'm sure I'm sure more than 50% of them are all the time is going to be in English. So wouldn't it be better if you can consume your favorite movies without subtitles, your favorite musics by understanding lyrics, or you can read favorite books from your favorite authors with their original languages without having them translated. I think that could be amazing. Also, when you learn English, traveling becomes very, very smooth. This is how I personally discovered I lack enough English skills to become the person that I want to be, my ideal version. Because I was having a travel in a different country like 2 years ago, and I understood I lack enough English skills and I can't act as I want, or I can't do the things I want because of lacking English skills. And this is how I started learning English and devoting myself 100% to this language. And if you want to hear more details about how I started learning English and my story in general, I created 2 videos on this channel in which I revealed you these details. If you want to watch them, I can put the links of those videos to the description box, or I can put the link of the first video to here. And as I told you, when you learn English, traveling becomes very smooth because wherever you go in the world, you can find English instructions everywhere. You can find them in public transportations, you can find them in inner city trains, you can find them in hotels, in restaurants, in museums, in theaters, I don't know, in all kind of places. And even if you can't find English instructions, you can easily find someone who is speaking in English compared to other languages. And these things are amazing benefits of knowing English. If you haven't seen or traveled to another country before yet, knowing and learning English can even be a facilitator for you. Because when you are equipped with the power of English, you will feel that urge inside of yourself to go and discover another country, which is an amazing thing, because if you haven't seen another country yet, my friend, you are missing out lots of things. I would highly recommend you to go and visit other countries. And lastly, by 2050, it's estimated that half of the world will speak English. Nowadays, this is like 20% of the world population, 1.5 billion people, but it gets more and more every single day. And I believe in the very soon future, knowing English is gonna be the fine line between sophistication and mediocrity. If you want to be in touch with the world, and if you want to be in touch with the sophisticated part of the world, with sophisticated people, you have to learn and speak English at least at a conversational level, because otherwise you will be left out. And I'm sure you don't want to do that as a person who wants more from life. So in conclusion, these are the 6 points I want to reveal you and most important reasons why I think learning English is so crucial. But here is another fact. When we learn a new language, when we learn English, we develop a new character, a new personality for ourselves within that language. My character in Turkish is different than my character in English. I realize that, I'm aware of that, my friends even realize that. And it basically means when you develop a new character and a personality, the benefits you can acquire by learning a new language can extend those 6 reasons I revealed to you in the first place. So this is why, once again, I want to restate that learning English is one of the best of best investments you can make in yourself. Please consider this. And please tell me what you think about these reasons. If you have your own ones, you can share them with me in the comments below. And if you want to hear more tips and tricks about learning English, keep following this channel. That's it for today's video. As always, I want to thank you for watching me in this video. If you like what I'm talking on this channel, you can subscribe to my channel, like my video, and share it with your friends and with your loved ones. This is gonna benefit me, that's the obvious part, but if you do these kind of things, it's gonna be good for you as well, because the YouTube algorithm is gonna show you more similar videos like this one. You can learn many things from those videos and you can enjoy them later. Other than that, as I told you, if you have something to say to me, we can meet with you at the comments below, but if no, I'm gonna see you in the next video, and until that time, take care of yourself and keep working on English. Bye.